Hello guys, welcome once again to the Djourneytv. This is the gist you all have been waiting for. This is coming from Prophet Tibetan. I tell you, you don't want to miss this gist, so sit back, relax and enjoy. I'll allow you watch this 2 minute prophecies coming from Prophet Tibetan before we talk about it.
Yoruba were foolish. Yoruba is the most foolish people in the tribe of in the old 3 years of Nigeria. Then the Igbo, once they know they cannot grab the power, they brought all fake things, drug fake, chemists Igbo, then all these Igbos, the spare part Igbo, then port Igbo. And the Igbo Hausa never worried. You will never see Hausa involving in car dealing because they knew when the Igbo brought the car to the port, they are going to delay the car and take it to the airport. They don't want the election to hold because this year the law revealed that some of the PDP states will be attacked during the presidential election, so that there will be inconclusive election. Yes, they have 3 plans to put hand into the server by the 2 parties to change the money so that Tinubu will not have a bullion van to carry money. Well, no problem, but they can give people dollar too, because what we're doing here, the Lord said is exposed a lot of leaders this year. And some of our leaders will go and die in Egypt, in Turkey, in everywhere. They will be scattered all over. Then America are going to release part of our money this year. The prediction is that nobody should lose his life or his sleep for Igbo nation to come. Nobody should lose his sleep for Yoruba nation to come. It will come naturally. I've seen it, the Lord has revealed it to me. So automatically, when you see a prophet, within 10 minutes, whatever he told you, but it's only in Nigeria. They use that to gather people in the church. Oh, prophet, tó bá pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá níparí ọdún bí around December, tó mú ọlọ́pàá káàkiri, má bọ̀ àwọn kan tó sọ kò sílẹ̀ tó ṣe ń bẹ̀ o. Then tó bá dọjọ́ tó tẹ̀lé tó máa wọ̀nyàn ní gbérí síta. Ó ní ènìyàn bí àwa ni Èlíjà ń ṣe. Ó gbèjà Ọlọ́run. Ó ní kójò márùn fọdún 3 àti oṣù 6. Ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wòlíì mélòó ló wà Nàìjíríà tó lè ṣerú eléyìí? Kò sí wọn ò ráyè àwọn àtìyàwó ṣáà wọ́n lè bóbìnrin sùn.
For more.
Now I've sat on the table there for the past 3.5 weeks. The Lord has revealed 400 pages book. 400, even up to Jimmy Carter. In America.
The video you have just watched is that of Prophet Marcus Tibetan, and in this prophecy, I believe he was very angry with the first statement he made when he said Yorubas are foolish people. I wouldn't accept that. I feel he was angry and he said that out of anger, because I have met so many Yorubas, and I tell you, so many close friends of mine are Yorubas, and they are very smart, they are hardworking. Even though we have lazy ones among them, it happens in every tribe. The Yorubas, the Igbos, the Hausas, there is always going to be the hardworking side and also the lazy side. But that was not what he was actually driving at. He was driving at the fact that the Igbos are holding the business part of Nigeria, and while the Hausas are holding the power, like when it comes to military, it comes to the ports. And it is the truth. If you search our country Nigeria thoroughly, you would see that in the port it is controlled by the Hausas, the military is controlled by the Hausas, even the police is controlled by the Hausas. Do not forget, we have an Hausa president. So they are holding onto power while Igbos are holding onto the business part of it all. So his question was, what are the Yorubas holding onto? That was the question he was trying to make, and that was just part of what he was trying, the message he was trying to pass. He was just asking the Yoruba nations, what are you people holding on to? So he made a prophecy, and he said, this is not the first time Prophet Tibetan is making a prophecy that comes to pass. They make this prophecy and it takes time, but this is why they no longer put dates to read. But this time around, Prophet Tibetan is actually very, very sure. He dropped a 400-page prophecy for the year 2023. I can't wait to read the book. I'm looking for a way to read all the prophecy he has made, but let me give you a few. Coming from Prophet Tibetan, he said there will be an attack on the PDP states in the coming election. which means they would try to rig the election in the PDP states and it will result to fights, and they would say the election was inconclusive, which means they do not want the election to hold for this 2023. That is what he was trying to say. That is the prophecy he has for this year 2023. And he also said that some of our leaders, some of our politicians would die this year. They would go abroad and they would die. Some would die. They would die in so many countries. They mentioned Turkey and the rest. So we are expecting a fight, or the election should be inconclusive. We are expecting rigging in the PDP states, and we are also expecting some politicians of ours to die this year. These are prophecies from Prophet Tibetan. And he also said this has already come to pass. Sorry, I'm bringing it late. He said that the naira would be changed, so Tinubu would not have enough money to give around during the election. Do not forget, a few weeks back, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which is representing the APC party for the presidential election, is also known as Jagaban, came out and said they are tackling him. They don't want him to win the coming election. This is why they are changing the naira note. Now I understand better what he was trying to say. According to the prophet coming from Prophet Tibetan, he is saying that they changed the naira note because of all those notes they have hidden, all those stolen wealth, all those stolen money they have buried. And during election time, that is when they start bringing out money to buy vote. Now that the naira has been changed and the government has given just few weeks for we to change all our money, and there are whistleblowers everywhere, they won't have enough time to change this money. They won't, because if you go right now and deposit like 5 million naira, they would hold you. So imagine someone that has like 50 billion that he wants to change. How would he do it like that in just very few weeks? And you need to keep the circle very, very small. You need to be very careful when you're doing this, because election is around the corner. Every party is looking for a way to make the other party lose. So any trace of fraudulent activities, they will bring it out on social media and the courts will do justice to it. So you do not want to be disqualified just few weeks to the election. So according to Prophet Tibetan, the changing of the naira note was just so vote buying would not happen in this year 2023. So we are actually praying that this election goes very well. But according to him, he said that the prophecy that he has seen, God has shown him that Yoruba nation would come, no one should fight for Biafra, that all these things will come naturally, that he is advising everybody not to die for any cause in this 2023 election. I tell you, no one should die because of this coming election. And he also said that there are so many fake prophets out there right now that if you see a real man of God, he doesn't need to talk too much. He doesn't need to go to the desert to fast for 1 year before prophecies will come. That he was sitting when the Lord called him and told him all these prophecies for the year 2023. He said the prophet we have right now in Nigeria are those that want to sleep with any woman they see. There are so many fake prophets in Nigeria. He said during ancient time, there were prophets that would command the rain to fall and the rain to hold. And how many prophets can actually do it right now? Like, how many prophets does God really talk to? I'll tell you, these prophecies are very, very strong. We are waiting. It's just a few weeks from now. So I said, let me drop this video right now. So we are expecting this during the election, the rigging of election, the fights in the PDP states, and the election should be inconclusive. These are prophecies coming from Prophet Tibetan. What do you think about this gist? Do not forget that Prophet Tibetan is a very strong man of God and his prophecies shouldn't be joked with. So what do you think about this gist? Please leave a comment on the comment section. Like this video if you have not liked, and do please share with a friend. Do not forget you can now hit us on Twitter at Djourneytv. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Bye for now.